it's Jenny of Jenny Stitches here, and I thought I would give you a tour of my new fabric shop. So, come on in. I'll just pan around for you. Okay, so over here we've got a centralised cutting area, which was very important to me when I was sort of coming up with my design for the interior of the shop, was to have a really nice central space to work on. There's plenty of room here to browse the pattern catalogues. We've got the New Look and Simplicity out, and I've put in 2 cutting spaces on either side. Myself and my husband put this together. We've actually just constructed the bottom out of drawers from IKEA, but these drawers are quite special because they perfectly fit all of the patterns. So there's no more running off to go and find patterns from the filing cabinets in the back. They're all available just in-house now and just at reach, so that's good. And as with my other big cutting table, James has kindly built in a groove for me to run my scissors in, just to try and keep everything nice and straight. So that's in the middle, and that houses everything that I need pattern wise. We've got the new looks are kept in this side, and there's some space for indie patterns and things. So as you walk in, the window displays towards the front are obviously over here, and we've got some indie patterns here. These are the closet core, which are up on a stand. We have dress linings, some lovely plain jerseys, including some colourways which have just arrived and I don't have room for on the shelf. Megan Nielsen patterns are up on this stand here, and I can still peep out in between the two. Oh, my little sign's fallen over. At what's going on up and down the street, because lots of things do go on up and down the street. It's quite entertaining. It's quite good if you're nosy. Okay, moving into this area over here, I've got a few new cottons which have just arrived, which are kind of sat in the window at the moment, and some bits of fabric hung up on this area. There were a couple in there, but they were sold at the weekend, so I need to find something to replace that. We have some cotton poplins here, just in the bucket, chiffons, georgette, a bit of waterproof pet fabric, broderies, all sort of sat in this bucket here. And then we get on to the masterpiece of what I like to call my fabric library. So in the first bay here, these are just IKEA bookshelves by the way, but they're amazing. They just store fabric beautifully. We have jersey, so mostly cotton jersey prints. Up here, a little bit of French terry at the top. And towards the bottom we've got viscose jerseys. A lovely selection. Everything is tagged up. So we've got little logo tags with, there's the name of the fabric, its composition and the price. So you should have everything you need to know. This is a nice cotton jersey which has just arrived, therefore doesn't have a home. Okay, so moving into the second bay, this one is largely viscose. I like to sort my fabrics by type, because if I'm advising people on, say somebody wants to come in and make a dress and they need a lightweight woven, I can easily point them to fabrics of a particular group all at once. But we've got quite a lot of new prints in here, which I'm getting on the website at the moment. Lots of lovely colours for summer. And in the bottom we've got a few polyester jerseys and Ponte Roma, and I had a huge restock of Ponte Roma the other day, so they've still to go away. And if you're eagle-eyed, you might notice that this is the ivory version of the navy stripe Ponte, which is very popular, and I like that. That's very nice, very Breton chic. So in the third run of shelves we have mostly cottons in here. There's some cotton satines at the top, a few poplins, and then the beautiful cotton lawns, which are very popular. See those moving down there? That's a penny spot cotton sateen. And then we're kind of moving into the denim area. So all of the denims are in here. We've got the stretch denims, the 10-ounce, stripy denim, and drills. A nice red colourway of drill there. This is a nice this sort of doesn't fit in anywhere else. This is a sage, tencel and linen blend. Very, very soft, that one. That's pretty. And on the end here, we've got a narrow run of shelves. So I've popped the ribbons in there for your sweaters, and we've got some 45-inch cotton poplins. Different colourways there, different prints. Moving down, these are great crossover fabrics between sort of craft and dressmaking. I love them. And some more ribbon down there. Okay, so beyond that, we then get into, we've got the new Gutermann stands. Aren't they beautiful? Just love all those colours together. So new to the range, I've got the 250 metre spools. Those are the larger ones. Then we've got top stitching thread, which I haven't stocked before. These are all actually on the website. And then the regular Sowall 100 metre, which is the popular one, and we've got an expanded colour range with that now. With my last stand, I had a great range of colours, but I sometimes struggle to match greens. So I've got a lovely big selection of greens there. And finally, I've also got the full range of Gutermann recycled Arpet, it's called. Recycled polyester thread, so it's exactly the same as the Sowall. There's 160 something shades, maybe 164. It's exactly the same, except these are made from recycled plastic, so they're just that little bit more eco-conscious, and you know I like a recycled product. Do the bit for the environment. So that's new Gutermann. We've got some nice spotty poplins up there. Bit more ribbon that won't fit. And music! Yay! I've got my PRS license, so we can have the radio on. Okay, moving into this corner, we have a few knits and wools stashed away up at the top there because it's summer and we don't need them out just now. These are mostly linens on this shelf and linen blends. So your stonewashed linens, linen blends, that's actually a bit of seersucker, quite unusual. Very popular, the Emma linen blends, they're back in stock. I love this one, and the Wildflower, which you've all enjoyed. And then down into this corner we've got cords, jumbo cord, 8 whale cord, and some lovely new triple crepes in black and red, and there is a navy tucked back there. How lovely is this rainbow peach skin? Just going to sneak that in there. So if I move back and show you the next run of shelves, obviously we've got some wools up there, then we have cottons. So I kind of put together all of the, what I would call shirt cottons here. There's a bit of double gauze sneaking in, but pinstripes, that's the fine stripe picnic check. So they'll be nice if you were making shirts or shirt dresses. Some tartans for winter. And then moving into here, we've got all of the suit-ins. So we've got like our 100% wools, right through to some nice poly suit-ins which have just come in. These are a poly viscose blend, I think. Yep. So they're new ones. They'll be nice and machine washable as well. So a lovely array of what I call sensible fabrics. Moving along, this is the furnishings. So nice cotton ducks and cotton canvas, great for your bags, cushions, curtains, that kind of thing. And then we have polyesters. Bit of soft shell at the top. But these are mostly the dress weight polys, so that's 100% silk. Just snuck in there. Crepe de Chines, peach skin, scuba crepe. Beautiful, look at these stripes, these are really cool. This is the Cupid's bow. Yes, lovely. And then over here we've got some satin back crepe and Duchess satin, so more of your formal wear in here. Interfacing. And this is my lovely new counter where I'll do my work. And for now I've got the coffins are in there and all your little bits and bobs. Some felt and scissors and things. This is Cecil, by the way. I ordered some balloons from a lady who I used to work with in the market who has a balloon shop for the window, and she sent this chap as a little gift, and he's called Cecil. And he's sat on top of all the Coates Moon, which is just sort of parked here. Now then, I'll just stand back so you can see this one. This is a full stand of wonderful Prim goodies. And I've had this in my garage for some time. But you can see there's everything you would ever need on here. Scissors, magnetic pin cushions, pliers, all of the beautiful Prim Love range, which is just so easy on the eye. Pattern weights, and then a huge selection of needles, machine needles in there, pins, snaps, everything, all of the collar snaps, and some other bits and bobs down there. Lovely. Okay, so this area contains haberdashery. We've got the Coates Cometa overlocking cones up at the top with rainbow cones underneath. So all of your elastics, cords, trims, that kind of thing. We've got bag wadding in here. Bias binding, this is cotton bias binding. And then all the sensible things like elastics and Velcro are sort of popped in here. This corner's a bit more wintry. So coating, velvet, Christmas prints, which believe it or not are still going out at this time of year, and fleeces. Then we have more haberdashery here, so more bias, recycled ribbons, zips, all important zips. Oh, somebody's having a shout out there. Mask elastic, and there's some accessories and little gifty bits up there. Crikey. Okay, and then we've got the button stand here, which you'll be very familiar with seeing. That's all the lovely buttons. Ginghams are in there. And then over here we've got Tilly and the buttons on this set of shelves. Your Kylie and Machine labels. And Cashmerette patterns, and then in these baskets we have all the other indie patterns, so Poppy and Jazz, True Bias, Stride Theory, Friday Pattern Company, By Hand London, and Sew Over It. Then we've got a few more jerseys down here, some sweatshirting, a few other bits and pieces. Okay, so I think that's about it. She's quite a lot to take in, and there's even some fabric on the table here that hasn't found a home yet. So I hope you enjoyed that little tour of my new shop, all despite the people shouting outside. It is a busy high street location, so there is quite a lot of interest and action that takes place up here, so it's always fun. But it has been nice to see you. I hope you enjoyed tuning in. I hope to be back soon. I didn't mean to leave it so long between filming videos, but wow, the whole process of moving was just so much more intense than I expected. It was almost a bit like moving house. And then that coupled with sort of getting the shop actually open and parenting and my mum getting poorly towards the end, it just all, yeah, it's been crazy. But hopefully now that I'm in and settled in now, it should be back to business as usual, and I will get back to creating some regular content. So thank you for joining me today. If you've got any questions, please just pop them in the comments. Please do like and subscribe if you'd like to see more, and I hope to see you soon. Take care. Bye now.